time it is. It's time for Homos Talk Show. Homos Talk Show today. We're going to be talking about pansexuality. The reason why I say that is because a lot of people have a lot of confusion as to what it is, what's going on, who, when, where, how. So we're gonna get to the bottom of it. And at the end of the day, it's most important to understand that it's mostly about hearts, not parts. So when you hear the word pansexuality, the first thing you need to understand is it's hearts, not parts. And the reason why I say that is because it's not about, you know, who people identify as. So a lot of in this day and age in the LGBTQ community, people identify as different things: non-binary, no gender, non-conforming, gender non-conforming, transgender, straight, bisexual. So there's so many different things. But pansexuality has nothing to do with who you identify as a person. It's all about who you connect with. And so, being a person who has connected with across all spectrums, men, women, lesbian, transgender, I've really experienced it all and understand that who I am and as a person and what it is. But I know people may have questions or may have concerns. So when you hear pansexuality, what do you think, Chris? What do you think?
I love pansexuals. I think that pansexuals are very in touch with themselves. Because just like you said, it's hearts, not parts. At the end of the day, I care about the parts too. But I'm a lesbian. At the end of the day, I feel that shout out to you if you are pansexual, because it is more. I feel at the end of the day, it is more important for you to search a person's heart before the parts. I get it. I don't know. I'm definitely, in support of pansexuals. They identify with, you know, they can relate and identify to different genders, which is awesome to me. So shout out to the pansexuals, you heard me?
That's right. Shout out to us. That's what I'm talking about. What about you, Will? Aren't you pansexual?
Yeah, and I feel like a big reason why I sort of have embraced that is because of people who are non-binary. And like I feel like I'm trans, but I'm also non-binary. And when people, I don't have any problem with people saying they're bi, and I think people should identify however makes them comfortable. But at the same time, it's like when you say you're bi, you're like, I like men and women. And it's like, so like you just aren't down for like anyone who's not a man or a woman, and like, so I say pansexual because like I am into not only men and women, but people who are not men or women. And also, yeah, I just really, like I said before, like I don't like to be with somebody who I don't like the personality of.
Right.
Like
When you say
personalities.
you're not into men and women, what else are you into? I'm curious
Like
to know.
agendered people or non-binary people or gender fluid people. Uh,
I thought you was meaning animals. I just needed to know. Okay.
no. Well, gender non-binary is sort of a umbrella term at this point. It basically just means that you, like I said, you're not a woman and you're not a man. And there's various forms of that, and some people feel like they go kind of from back and forth, like between being a man or a woman. Some people feel like they're neither a man or a woman, and they're kind of a third thing, which is kind of how I feel. Um,
That's how I
and
feel.
then some people feel like they don't really have a gender, like they're just a gender. They're not a man or a woman, and they're not a third thing. They're just nothing. So that's kind of a quick thing of non-binary people. I'm sure I'm not including people, which makes me sad, but I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm on Twitter. Hey guys, Will Hochstein's on Twitter now. So if I missed you, hit me up at at little at symbol. I don't know if you guys use Twitter, but it's the little at symbol W Hochstein, and tell me,
We out here now.
Will,
We out here.
you're the worst. You forgot me when you were explaining non-binary people. Fix this, and I will fix it.
Well, I'm an alien. Period. That's what
Me
I
too.
identify as because I don't nothing. I'm an alien and I love women. Okay. I'm from a whole nother planet. Check
Ain't
out that
nothing wrong
weird
with that.
stuff, though. Yeah. Chris Francois. You heard me?
You
Give me a piece of that sandwich.
Come on, it's Popeyes. You know, I was out in the street, so I was like, you might as well look. It's right there.
The way
I'm
your
just being
mouth
real.
is showing, it looked like a sandwich.
I know, right? It's still in there. I was trying to hide, but you know what? Anyway, thank you guys. So
Don't hide your sandwich under don't hide under a bushel.
Right. Sniping.
I'm not hiding this there. Look. Anyway, I really love having conversations with you guys. I love the talks that we have because it brings up a lot of things that some people may be asking questions about, and I noticed that in what we do. So shout out to our show producer Aaron for always bringing up things that people are asking about because we talk about it, and then boom, guess what? That same week it ends up on TV, it ends up on the news, it ends up somewhere. So he's ahead of the game. I'm just saying, the Homos talk show's ahead of the game. So shout out to Aaron, shout out to Chris, shout out to Will, shout out to Yuri in her absence today. And guys, this has been this week's Homos Talk Show. Each and every week, please tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday for our breakdowns, as well as Saturdays for our podcast from the week before. Stay tuned for more because, we do this each and every week. And until next week, until next time, y'all, be ready for the tea, the Homos tea.
And remember, it is okay to be weird as fuck. It's okay.
It's okay.
You do not have to fit in.
I like that.
Fuck out.
I like that. Period.
Homo show.
Remember that. Homos Talk Show. Let's get it.
And follow me on Twitter for a lot of hot takes.
So happy about this Twitter account.
Why is Melania Trump so lonely in all her pictures? Where's her friends?
Oh my God. Please don't do it to yourself. You'll be there all day.
Murdered them all.
All right. Exactly. Thank you guys so much. We love y'all.
Bye bye.